Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MongoDB DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to install MongoDB 8 and configure authentication and allow access from the remote server on Rocky Linux 9.4. So we are using the MongoDB server, that is server IP is 192.168.224.160. Let me access this server. First of all, I'm just running this server in my VMware workstation. So this is my server, I'm running with that. Let me check with the IP. So part 1 will go through the MongoDB database installation and access from the MongoDB Compass from Windows step by step process. So overall we'll just go through that and we'll access the MongoDB database with the Compass in my, this is my Windows system. I will just access with that. So step 1, install MongoDB Community Edition in Rocky Linux 9.4. So follow the steps, install MongoDB Community Edition using the yum package manager. Configure the repository. So first we'll just create the repository. Let me access this one. So I'm just going through the terminal. So IPA. So this is my IP 192.168.224.160. So let me access this one IP, this IP, SSH DPT, or directly we can connect with the root at the rate 192.168.224.160. Let me cross check this one. Yes, so 160. So I'm connecting with that. So password, while installing you provided the password, so I'm running with that password. So insert it. Now I'm going to create a yum package. So side by side also we can do it. So side by side I'm doing this. So first we are going to install. So I'm going to open the, create the, this repository. So nothing is there. Add this file MongoDB 8.org 8.0 with the GPG key enable. So copy this one and paste this one. Just write and quit. So we did that one. So install MongoDB Community Edition. So install the latest stable version of MongoDB. Issue the following command. So this is the command. It will give you the all the component. We can use one at a one. Alternately, we can go through the next command. So next, to install the specific release of the MongoDB, specific each component package individually. The append the version number to package name as per the following example. So next is the example. So sudo yum install -y means yes, and package name is MongoDB org, MongoDB org database, MongoDB org server, and Mongos and Mongo org tools. So these are the components you can run the individually. So you can able to see here all the components you able to see. So MongoDB org there, MongoDB database tool, MongoDB MongoDB org database, and this is org server and org tools. Whatever individual you can install. So individually we can install like this also. So downloading the packages, all the packages are downloaded. So you can see here the name of the package is installing. MongoDB database is installed, MongoDB server is installed, MongoDB org Mongoose is going to be installed. Next is a database, Mongoose. So while installing, we can go through the documentation. So next we will start the MongoDB. So this is the command for the starting the MongoDB. There's a sudo systemctl start a mongo, and you can verify the status of the MongoDB. There is a verify the MongoDB. So MongoDB systemctl status MongoDB. So MongoDB installation is completed. What are the packages installed? You can able to see there. So these are the latest packages we have installed in with the MongoDB, and individual, if you go through the packages, then we have to give the just check with the name. Both the name will be similar to that. Now next part, I'm going to start the MongoDB. So this is the command. Next, I just check the status. So there's a active and running. Now I'm going to enable the Mongo service. So it can optionally ensure the MongoDB will start following the system reboot by issuing this command. Whenever the system will reboot, automatically MongoDB service will be start. And if you want to stop the MongoDB, then you can run this one, and for the restart, you can run this one. So you can follow the steps, and this is the log path for the MongoDB. You can able to just check with the path. So it will give you the all the logs. So this is the path, and we can able to see there. Next, you can log in with the MongoDB. This is the command Mongo shell. So Mongo's as is the command. So here you can access the MongoDB. See, we can able to access the MongoDB. So DBs, then it will show you the DB, whatever the DB are there. So admin, config, and local, 3 DBs are already present there. In part 2, we'll just allow connection from the remote server or IP address. You will need to make some changes in the MongoDB configuration and ensure that your system firewall or cloud security setting permits access. Here is the step-by-step guide to do that. So modify the MongoDB configuration mongo.config file. So that is a defaultly bind with the 127.0.0.1, that is the local host, which means that it only accessible locally. So we can able to access with the localhost. So this is the locate file in the Linux. This is the path where this file will be located. So let me open this file so we can able to check mongo.config file. So now this is the bind address. This is the default bind address. We will get 127.0.0.1. If you want to allow publicly, then you can give the access to 0.0.0.1. If you want with the some local host and some IPs, then you can go through like this. This will work for someone. This is the IP for the client system. So like this. So here for the testing purpose, I am doing the 0.0.0. Let me exit to this one. Let me restart the MongoDB service. Configure the MongoDB user authentication. So here we will create the user. Now we are just login with the without user, but here we will create the user. So now let me try to access this MongoDB with my system. So let me open MongoDB Compass, add a connection. Here IP address I have to provide 192.168.224. 160. Let me try to connect. So I'm not able to connect. This is taking time, means it will give you the error. So I'm not able to connect because the firewall. So we'll go one by one step. So first I will create with the user. I will create one user. So Mongos. So opening the Mongos and use the table, use the database admin. So going to use the database admin. Then I'm going to create the user. So this is the command where we are creating the user. So click on enter. This documentation will be available with the Chirags.in. So you can open. So this is the URL. Here this will be available. So all the documentation step by step you will get there. Same documentation we did there, and we have changes this one. This part is started Mongo's admin we did up to this. So all the documentation, all the code will be available with the Chirags.in. So now we did that. Now I have to enable the security. So exit, and again I'm just opening the mongo.config. So here go to the security and just add the authorization enable control X Y. So we did that. Now I'm going to restart the MongoDB service. So this is restarted. Now connect to the MongoDB remotely. So now connect with the MongoDB remotely. You have to allow to the access 27017 port. Now till now this is not going to allow. If I'm connecting the connection string and giving the username password also, it won't allow. So I am, what I'll do, I'll just allow the firewall. So for the specific IP, we can allow the specific IP. This is the IP. I will check with the my system IP, IP config. So IP config you can able to see 192.168.2.1. So this is the my adapter VNet VMnet IP. Okay. So first I will just try to connect with the, I will allow to this IP and let me check. So success. Now we can able to check, and I have to provide the username and password. So go to the edit here, edit connection string, go to the advanced connection. There is a authentication is there, username password. So put the username admin and my password is admin@123. While creating the user, we have provided this username and password. So this is the admin and password is admin@123. So I'm doing the same. So let me try and connect. So there is a connection issue with the IP address. Not a big deal. I'm just going to allow this one firewall because there's a VMware connection is there. If you have a specific IP in LAN, then you can connect with the specific IP. So I'm just allowing to the all the IPs. Okay, one more thing. I forgot to reload the service. Just reload it. Now you can able to check. We can able to connect with that because problem with the reload the this one firewall configuration. So now you can able to see all the database are connected here. Okay. So verify the role list of the access is allowed. So here you can able to see there is a 27017 port is allowed for the publicly, and rich rule is there. So I'm source IP is one with this IP. We are going to access the MongoDB. So this IP is also allowed, but we are allowing in the public. So it will be allow with the all the IP related who is connected with this system. So we have tested. So in this video, we have learned how to install MongoDB 8 authentication configuration and allow access to the remote server in the Rocky 9.4. So my server IP is this one, and we did the step-by-step process. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Note, follow the process on in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Thank you for watching.